The big four have finally caught up with us. The industry is calling it the last mile. Microsoft, AWS, OpenAI, and Anthropic have committed more than $9 billion to solve the same problem the company I work with has been solving for over a year now. So I'm going to break down the $9 billion skill gap that's emerging around it and the Baumol effect that could reshape the rest of the market. Microsoft launched the Frontier Company with a $2.5 billion investment to deploy 6,000 industry engineer experts into their customer companies to implement AI. AWS committed $1 billion to its own forward deployed engineering organization. OpenAI launched the Deployment Company. Anthropic followed with a $1.5 billion enterprise deployment venture backed by Goldman Sachs, Blackstone, and Heldman and Friedman. $9 billion invested in one thing, the human layer between the model and the business. So which 5 skills is the market suddenly paying a premium for? Number 1, context engineering, designing what information AI sees, when it sees it, and how it's structured. Second one is workflow architecture, deciding which parts of the business should be automated, augmented, or of course remain human. The third one is decision design, knowing which decisions AI can make autonomously and where our human judgment needs to stay in that loop. The fourth one is AI governance, where we build permissions, structures, and verification layers and accountability frameworks for the AI. Number 5, cross-domain translation, connecting technical capability with real business problems so the AI produces measurable outcomes. And of course, the timing does matter. It is significant. Stanford's 2026 AI index showed AI agents jumping from roughly 12% to 66% on the OS World benchmark. Humans on the same benchmark scored 72%. The models are rapidly approaching practical capability, and that's exactly why companies are shifting billions into deployment. Cursor is a recent example of this. Cursor grew from more than 100 million in reoccurring revenue to over $1 billion in annualized revenue. And by mid-2026, Reuters reported approximately 2.6 billion. And shortly afterwards, SpaceX agreed to acquire Cursor's parent company in a deal valued at $60 billion. And here's where it gets more interesting. The economic principle called the Baumol Effect. When one sector of the economy becomes dramatically more productive, wage pressure can rise in sectors that are harder to automate. AI doesn't just create new jobs, it changes what becomes economically scarce. And this applies to skilled workers, healthcare, service industries, and hands-on work. As AI compresses the cost of cognitive output, physical skill, human presence, and real-world judgment become more valuable, not less. The highest value worker is becoming the hybrid worker. AI fluency multiplied by domain or sector expertise is becoming one of the most valuable combinations in our economy. The service business owner directing AI across operations while delivering the human experience, you guys, we can't replicate that. Markets don't tolerate talent shortage. They invest to eliminate it. Every major technological shift creates a temporary skill gap, and then our market invests to close that skill gap. This time is no different. Right now, AI implementation is incredibly scarce. 5 years from now, it might not be. We've been filling this gap for more than a year, and the big dogs are finally catching up. So level up your skills in the AI space, even if you're in a hands-on, service-oriented, face-to-face human interaction industry. This will amplify your value in the market because it is so scarce. And really, that's the answer to the $9 billion question. How do I work with AI and how do I direct it in my operations to be more efficient and effective and competitive in this market?